And when he gets Genesis 18, I'll read Romans chapter 9. Romans chapter 9, and I'll start at 1. I said the truth in Mashiach, I lie not. My conscience also bearing me witness in the Holy Spirit. Right, so this is Paul speaking to the Romans, right? But who Romans he's speaking to? He's speaking to the Israelite foreigners who were scattered abroad, right? This is who he's speaking to, and he's going to identify them, right? They weren't Romans because what there's a similarity between America and Rome. What America does that Rome did. Rome would go and conquer lands, right? And in conquering lands, they will kill off the males, right? But sometimes they will hit you. How to say it? They will negotiate with you. They will say, "What you see? We will destroy you, right? But here what you'll do, you'll join our army and fight for Rome, right? You make you a Roman citizen, right? And with that, you'll get privileges as a Roman soldier, right? So guess what? We had Israelite foreigners who was calling themselves Romans. Right? It was just Israelites scattered abroad. They was in the land of, they was going under the so-called citizenship of Rome. They were citizens of Rome, but they wasn't nationals of Rome. Because the Roman man was an Edomite. The real Roman man, or the Grecian man, was an Edomite. Right? But they were citizens of Rome by joining the army. Like the same thing the American army does, or the American Navy does, or the American Air Force does. Right? Any form of American paramilitary. Right? Once you join it, you automatically get a green card, right? You work your way up to citizenship to be American, right? It's the same system Rome had in place, right? This is what Paul had to say. He said what? I have a great heaviness and continuous sorrow in my heart. For I can wish that myself were accursed from Mashiach for my brethren, my kinsmen according to the flesh. According to the flesh, carnal. So you can't be, so I mean, it's both, you're Israelite both spiritually and physically and carnally. Right? Because you said according to the flesh. But the spirit, how you tell? Because what? We preach, part of our doctrine is that what? Cameron Diaz is an Israelite. Part of our doctrine is that Bruce Lee is an Israelite. These people, they look like the other nations that are wrong about. They don't look like Israelites. But guess what? Their spirit, the scripture says their spirit bears witness. What is your spirit? Your spirit is your energy, is your light, is your vibration, right? Bruce Lee had said, Bruce Lee, even his body movement was of Jake. He was a Chinese, so-called Chinese looking kind of dude, right? Even on the other side, the Japanese, the Ammonites, right? When they do all the research into Shaolin, in order to be a Shaolin master, to be a master great, you have the blood of an Israelite, you know. You don't tell it's the blood of a black man, but it's the blood of an Israelite. Alright? So what? Verse 4. Who are Israelites, who pertain to the adoption, and the glory, and the covenant, and the giving of the law, and of the service of Yahweh. And the promises, right? So what? This thing is only for Israel. Because only Israel was given the law. Right? What does the scripture say? For sin is a transgression of the law. The first John. I want to see you get it right. I want to see you jumping up. I want to see you get it right. See them in your leggings, looking pretty outfit, looking so attractive, getting on so active. Yeah, who was giving to the law? Who was giving the law? Israel was giving the law. Right, because sin, you know, it's a sin, you have to transgress the law. The other nations was never given the law. Let's prove that.
Verse 3 and 4. Whosoever committed sin transgressed also the law.
They transgressed also the law. Psalms 147 and 19. Right? Whosoever committed sin transgressed also the law. So right now all these heathens, they ain't sinning because the law was never given to them. The law was only given to what? Israel. To who? Israel.
147.
Yeah.
I want to see you get it right. I want to see you jumping up. I want to see you get it right.
147 and 19. He showed his word unto Jacob.
Most High showed his word unto Jacob.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
His statutes and his judgment unto Israel. Right? He never showed it. He never showed it to Ishmael. So Ishmael can never be that son. His lineage can never be the lineage from his righteousness shall come out. Right? It says what? Romans chapter 9 verse 5. Whose fathers and whom has concerning the flesh Mashiach came, who is over all and power blessed forever. Amen. Verse 6. Not as though the word of Yahweh had taken none effect, for they are not all Israel which are Israel. Right? So what? We have what? We have 2/3 of our people that just pure wicked. Right? Go ahead. Neither because they are the seed of Abraham. So Ishmael was also a seed of Abraham. Right? But it said neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they all the children. But in Isaac shall thy seed be called. In Isaac shall thy seed be called. Right? So Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, he came to the lineage of Isaac. Right? Isaac. Yeah, he came to the lineage of Isaac. Right? Galatians chapter 6 verse 16, verse 15. No, Salak. Right. Verse 8. Another one. That is the they which are the children of the flesh. These are not the children of power, but the children of the promise are counted for the seed. Right, children of the promise. So let's see who's the children of the promise. Right, so now we're going to right, let's see who's the children of that promise seed. Genesis chapter 18.
Genesis 18 and 1. And Yahweh appeared unto him in the plain.
Go ahead, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
And Yahweh appeared unto him in the plains of Mamre, and he sat in the tent door in the heat of the day. And he lifted up his eyes and looked, and lo, 3 men stood by him. And when he saw them, he ran to meet them from the tent door and bowed himself toward the ground.
Right. So this was Abraham, and Yahushua came down with 2 other angels, and they visited Abraham. They came to do a work for Yahweh in righteousness. Right? And Yahweh, the 2 angels went on to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. Right? To set, not to destroy, but to set judgment up the place with Sodom and Gomorrah. And Yahweh Shai Salakia, he came and he prophesied unto Abraham. Right? So let's go on.
And verse 3. And said, My Lord, if now I have found favor in thy sight, pass not away, I pray thee, from thy servant. Yet let a little water, I pray you, be fetched, and wash your feet, and rest yourself under the tree. And I will fetch a morsel of bread, and comfort ye of your heart. After that ye shall pass on, and therefore are you come to your servant. And they said, Do so as thou hast said.
Right? Well, some things that I like here was the courtesy of Abraham. Abraham treated the angels and Yahushua, the courtesy, right? He served them. If you read back that last part of the verse there, he said what? For therefore are ye come to your servant. And they said, so do as thou hast said. So the same thing, what? When Yahushua said what? When you do, you feed me, you clothe me, and so on and so forth. Right? He said when you do it unto our brother, you do it unto me. So each one of us, one of the great part of the greater understanding of the work that we're doing here is that what? That each brother that is doing this work, we will get to be the hopefully elect, we will get to be the prophet of the Lord, right? So we serve one another, we are what, we show charity to one another, show compassion to one another, we need to teach other patiently, alright, go ahead.
Verse 6. And Abraham hastened into the tent unto Sarah and said, make ready quickly 3 measures of fine meal, knead it, and make cakes upon the hearth.
Go ahead.
And Abraham ran unto the herd and fetched a calf tender and good.
Let's skip down to this story. So go down to the 10th verse.
Verse 10.
Alright, so it will be long and drawn out, that boy.
Yeah. And he said, I will certainly return unto the...
Verse 9, so that.
And they said unto him, where is Sarah thy wife? And he said, behold, in the tent. And he said, I will certainly return unto thee according to thine, to the time of life. And lo, Sarah thy wife shall have a son. And Sarah heard it in the tent door, which was behind him.
Right, so let's, to most of the listeners, that verse just passed over your head. Slow it up, because this is the angel of the Lord. This is Yahushua speaking to Abraham. Read over the first part of the verse, real slow.
And he said,
which is Yahushua,
I will certainly return.
I will. Yahushua is saying that I will
certainly return.
Unto who?
Unto thee.
Unto thee, which is Abraham. Go ahead.
According to the time of life.
What is the time of life? The time of the life goes back to what? Giving birth. Giving birth. Go ahead.
And lo, Sarah thy wife shall have a son.
Right. And lo, Sarah thy wife shall have a son. So he, Yahushua, will return unto Abraham according to the time of life, which means to give birth or to come forth. Right? And Sarah is going to be the mother. He prophesied that Sarah was going to be his mother. Not Hagar. You understand? So Ishmael is not that promised son. So there's where we see these Muslims and these Arabs, they're going off. Not because they are the first son. Means that they are the son of the promise. No. This was the promise here. Yahushua, he promised unto them. He promised unto them that he was going to return. He was Isaac. Go ahead.
Now and Sarah heard it in the tent door, which was behind him. 11. Now Abraham and Sarah were old and well stricken in age, and it ceased to be with Sarah after the manner of woman.
Again, another phrase, the manner of woman. What's the manner of woman? That is what they call menopause today. In other words, she didn't have a period, she couldn't bring forth a child because she was old. Go ahead. So guess what? Sarah doubted. Sarah was like, what? I give birth? Sarah laughed. She made mockery, she laughed. You understand? She doubted, she didn't have it in her heart. And my old ass can make a child. You understand? That goes to show, as the others keep on saying, that these women are fickle, they are weak. The scripture says they are the weaker vessel. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 12. Therefore Sarah laughed within herself, saying, after I am waxed old, shall I have pleasure, my Lord being old also?
You understand? So Sarah saying that there was 2 old fogies. What could we bring? What could we do? You understand? Go ahead. But there's nothing too great or too small for Yahushua. Go ahead.
And Yahushua said unto Abraham, wherefore did Sarah laugh, saying, shall I of a surety bear a child, which am old?
Right, so what? That was spiritual power right there, Yahushua. She laughed within herself, the scripture said. You remember that? She laughed within herself.
Because Sarah laughed within herself.
Right. So she doubted, but spiritual power, Yahweh Shai, knew what she did. She was in the other room. She knew what she did. That was spiritual power. Right, go ahead.
Is any 14. Listen.
Being opposite.
Hold up. Walking in the very scriptures for this.
Verse 14. Is anything too hard for Yahweh?
Come.
Yahweh Shai? At the time appointed, I will return unto thee.
This is him speaking again, Yahweh Shai. At the time appointed, Yahweh Shai saying, I, again, go ahead.
According to the time of life, and Sarah shall have a son. Then Sarah denied, saying, I laughed not, for she was afraid. And she said, Nay, but thou didst laugh.
Come. Right? So Yahweh Shai, he prophesied that he was going to come through Sarah. That was the promise that we spoke about in Romans. Right? Let me hear your question.
Observation. But a lot of the things you all have been saying is a lot of truth in it. What is yeah, I remember you go. Where this organization name was? Hebrew? Hebrew Israelites.
Yeah.
Who's the head? Man.
Jesus Christ.
That is Hamanic. What language is that?
Phonetic.
Eh?
Phonetic.
Alright. But where you all like, I mean, I see where all of them really basically assemble. Where is it?
Right here on the highways and byways.
Eh?
Right here on the highways and byways. We have no building, we have no temple, we have no church. We are the church, we are the temple according to the scriptures. And we believe it. Our Creator says that we are the temple. Give me Revelation chapter 21, verse 3.
So all they believe in baptism and then
Baptism is the washing of the water of the word. Baptism is just the truth. For me to baptize, you have to highlight the word, highlight the truth to you through the scripture. Right? So if you take heed, it's only then you're baptized. I can preach to you all day. You don't have to take heed. You can walk up still believing that there's a Muslim. Still believing that there's what? That there's salvation in being a Muslim, there's salvation in Allah. But guess what? Yeah. You come up with this one?
Yeah, remember. No, but we are just talking about the line, right?
Yeah, come. Revelation chapter 21, verse 3. What?
Revelation 21 and 3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men.
Right. Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men. Ezekiel chapter 34 and 31. Right? It's with men, it's not in a building. These men went to buildings to do secret things, to do wickedness early and truly, because what? What they do in the Christian church? The pastors having sex with boys and girls, little boys and girls. They are sodomites and pedophiles. Right? They rob the Most High. Because what? They take tithes and offering. Right? Scripture say, you rob God. They say, where have we rob God? The tithes and offering, you tell them they're plain, but they take that scripture and they turn it around. They want to receive. But guess what? Who was the man in the scriptures that received tithes and offering? They were the Levite priests. They were the ones sacrificed and cleansed. What was the tithes and offering? It was bread, it was corn, it was wheat, it was not bread, so it was corn, it was wheat. It was of the first fruits. Right? And what they did with it? They fed women, the children, the fatherless, the motherless, the hungry and the poor and the needy. That's what they did. It wasn't money. Right? But what are they doing now? That function is taken up by whoever is at the head of the church. And they take it on what? Because the system makes provision that if you have a tabernacle or a church, a building, and you have somebody who went to theological school, whatever it may be, whatever religion, whatever doctrine, and you go to that school, and you get a certificate, or you get a degree, or you get some form of accreditation, you can come to the government, present that, and they'll give you a license. In America, in Europe, and in probably Australia, they have something called the 501c3 charter. The license we know in Trinidad and Tobago.